Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Syed Owais, Assistant Professor at the Department of Sociology, University of Peshawar, where I have been teaching this subject for over 2 decades. Besides holding masters from this very institution, I have done MS from the University of Hull, UK, and a PhD in sociology from the University of Warwick, UK. I'll be teaching this 3 credit hours course, Fundamentals of Sociology, via the online portal. This 3 credit hours course practically has been divided into 2 major chunks. The primary chunk will be 32 hours of recorded sessions and 14 hours of online teaching content. The 32 hours of recorded sessions will be made available to you in smaller chunks of 5 to 7 minutes of learning units, but altogether they will make up about 32 hours of recorded sessions. And in addition to that, I'll hold properly scheduled 14 hours of online teaching sessions with you. Those online teaching sessions will be held with you primarily with this objective that if you cannot make or you couldn't make sense of certain concepts which have been communicated via these online recorded sessions, then I'll be available to address your queries, your concerns, and clarify your confusions if you have any. This course has 2 major objectives: to introduce you, the students, to sociological concepts in this discipline, and then what are those concepts? Then the second objective makes it explicit to make you, the students, understand the nature of social processes, groups, society, community, culture, social stratification, mobility, deviance, social control, and collective behavior. Now, to enable students to make sense of all these concepts and a large baggage of other related concepts which are the part and parcel of a course subject like Fundamentals of Sociology, the course has been divided into 7 chapters. Chapter 1, which is an introduction, is about definition, scope, significance, subject matter, and then whether sociology is a science or not, its historical background and relationship with major social sciences. Chapter 2 will cover the basic concepts, and this is by and large the largest chapter, the biggest chapter in terms of teaching content. So I'll cover in recorded sessions, group, community, society, association, organization, social interaction and social processes, and then social structure and how human beings hold statuses and roles, and what is then power and authority which is allocated to different statuses in terms of their priority or significance. The 3rd chapter will be about culture and its related concepts. The 4th chapter is about socialization and personality development, particularly how do we become members of human society, what are the different agencies through which we become members of human society, and then as we become part of human society, what are the different personality traits that we could develop. And in this regard, with regard to personality and its development, we will cover some basic theories of personality development as well. The 3rd last chapter is deviance and social control, the mechanisms of social control and different methods, as well as definitional issues in defining deviance, its types and theories of deviance. Chapter 6 will be about social stratification and social mobility. Again, since this is an introductory session, I don't need to delve into the introduction or definition of what social stratification stands for or mobility stands for. But overall, this chapter will cover the discussion about how do inequalities exist and persist in societies. How are societies divided into different classes or categories of people based on class or caste. And finally, we will cover the topic of collective behavior as part of Fundamentals of Sociology, And by collective behavior, we mean by definition formations like crowd, mob, public and public opinion, and then social movements. And then within each, particularly with regard to social movements, which will be the final topic of this course, we will cover some very important and basic theories. Why do social movements arise, and what is usually their life cycle. So welcome again to Fundamentals of Sociology. I look forward to a very engaging interaction with you via the LMS. Thank you.